one more. Tommy and Braintree is going to join us next with Jared Carabas from Barstool Sports. We're on a pretty big major thing called Fancred. He's on a little thing called Barstool Sports. Just keep working, Jared. One day maybe you can reach the level of Fancred. Go ahead, Tommy and Braintree. What do you got?
How's it going, guys? Just curious about your thoughts on what Hanley Ramirez is going to do this year. I mean, with JD Martinez probably slotting at DH, how often does Hanley play, and would less playing time, less at bats, maybe let him be a bit better hitter rather than come around with a not great season like last year?
Tommy, thank you. Let me add one more, Jared. If Hanley doesn't get his plate appearances, his option doesn't vest. That's $22 million. Is there a whole dynamic there with Hanley?
I think that's an interesting storyline that no one is really talking about right now because it's not a thing yet, but it could become a thing. Alex Cora being, a first-year manager, he's got to balance the fact that JD Martinez prefers to play the outfield, and is he going to – I don't want to see Andrew Benintendi have a platoon situation out there in left field. You got Mitch Moreland at first base, Hanley at DH. There's too many players for not enough positions, but I don't want to compare this to 2016 with Hanley because I think he was motivated for a number of different reasons. But I do think that Hanley is the type of guy who can flip a switch, and it's aggravating as hell because I think that being paid $22 million should be enough to motivate you. Being in a winning organization should be enough to motivate you. But there are certain things that can trigger Hanley, and whether it's the option or the fact that he now is in a position where if you're not hitting, we have another guy who can slot into that role at first base. Mitch Moreland is going to do what Mitch Moreland does. He's a very consistent hitter. He'll go through his streaks, but at the end of the year, you'll look up. He's hitting 250. He's got his doubles. He's got his near 800, 750 OPS. That's what he does. But Hanley, you don't know what you're going to get. And I'm not going to try to predict what you're going to get from Hanley Ramirez. But do I think that the lack of playing time could be something that motivates him? Yeah, I do. Because if he's just sitting there on the bench while the Red Sox are out there winning baseball games and having fun, that's something that I think he truly wants to be a part of.
All right, Jared, let me we hope. We're wishful thinking. I don't know. Hanley Ramirez.
Well, you also, I remember when we talked about Hanley before the 2016 season, you said he was a dog. You said after 2015, forget this guy. And then he went out there and hit 30 home runs, drove in 111 runs. And
every dog has his day, as we like to say, Jared.
Yeah. I mean, he can do it again. He can do it again. I'm not banking on that, but he can do it again. He is capable. Yes.